Hi, my name is Scott with Abrasive Inc. Hog Brand Products. Thanks for coming and checking us out today. What we're going to do today is go over our Maximizer Grinder by Hardcore Products. First, I want to take a minute and go through and thank the owner, Randy Phillips of Hardcore Products, for creating one of the most innovative machines in the world for knife makers, industrial, prosthetics, marine, off-road, you name it. Randy has created a machine that I have sold worldwide and have sold every single Maximizer that is on the market today. Once again, thanks Mr. Phillips. Today we are going to be going over the Maximizer by Hardcore Products. This grinder here we have sold worldwide to Denmark, Japan, Hawaii, Canada, Italy, and so forth. Most of you have probably seen me. I travel 13 to 14 shows per year. Come up and say, hey, I saw your video. I'd love to give you a demonstration again in person. Today we're going to be going over all the features step by step on the Maximizer of how many workstations we have just on the horizontal end. First of all, we're going to show you our new design of the LED lights. It comes with a base mount that's automatically pre-wired, including the cost of the machine, so you can add the lights at any time. We sell one light, or we can sell two lights, or we can sell all four together. Each light that we have demonstrated now basically demonstrates each corner of the machine. Our 6-inch wheel, which most of the hollow grinding is done, our small wheel workstation, our flat platinum station. As you can see, these lights are very bright, flexible, and can get into tight spots to do the fine finishing that you're used to. Today we are going to demonstrate first the Maximizer of the horizontal position. As you can see, this machine just on the top end has 8 workstations, which I'm going to go through the tables with you. But first of all, I want you to see that this machine turns and rotates very smoothly at 360 degrees. Number one, we're going to demonstrate our small wheel workstation. What happens here is we have wheels that slide in and out, as you can see, all bearing driven. We make wheels from 1/4 inch all the way up to 4 inches. We take the machine, this is the tensioning, which puts the belt into place, and this tightens the belt. Click, belt is in position. That's our first workstation. And then I'll show you table by table of how many tables we have. This is our second workstation. Little platinum here. This is our third workstation, which is the corner workstation. This is our fourth workstation, which will have a table come off where you see the bolt here. Then we have a fifth workstation, another table comes here. And then we have our sixth workstation, which is a corner workstation. And then we have our seventh workstation, which is another small flat platinum. And then we have our 8th workstation, which is another corner station. What we're going to do now is show you how smooth our machine operates. We have variable speed control. We have a stop button and a start button. We started off at a slow speed. What we have here is our tension. We have it very simple, more tension, less tension. So you want it tight or you want to loosen it as a slack belt, because you can take these off and use this as a slack belt station. Then we're going to move to our tracking. The tracking, you have an arrow that goes up, you can see the bell, or it goes down to get the perfect tracking desired. The great thing about the machines is I manufacture the sanding belts, so we have a belt that always tracks perfect, and we have what's called a micro thin joint, so you don't have that thumping, which makes our belt look good on the hardcore machine. Now what we're going to do is we say, hey, I want to do some vertical grinding. All you have to do, we have a little Allen nut right here. You have this loose, as that's how I'm spinning it now. Then we just hit it, and now we're vertical. So you can see we have a small wheel workstation. We have our hollow grind. We could stand here all day, do our grinding. We could stand here, and we can also move over here. The only machine in the world that does both options, vertical and horizontal. You can notice we use the brand new motors from Baldor, 1.5 horsepower, and we wire it down to a 110 plug. Now I'm going to move over and show you a shot of all the tables and accessories that we can add to this machine. We're going to show you now all the tables in the horizontal mode that you can purchase separately and add to the machine that all have 45-degree turning radiuses, as we have them marked here, that you can adjust the table of whatever desired radius that you choose. Number one, I'm going to show you our corner station for the small wheel attachment. Basically, you have two Allens here. You take those out, and this can turn right tight radius. And we make alone, just in these tables, 7 different tables. Most commonly, the guys have been purchasing a 2-inch table and using that all the way down to 1/4 inch, so the wheels go in and out. But if you want to be that perfectionist, we have that tight radius on every different table that you can get in close to. Okay, that's one. Number two, this is not a workstation, but I wanted to show you this. This pops out with an Allen wrench, a quick Allen wrench, and this comes in as your tracking mechanism. This part alone is $250. This is a small wheel accessory. This here, when you want to run full speed, use like a 60 grit to do your grind. You could set this in position without the small wheel workstation, and you can go full speed, because you can't go full speed with these wheels all day long or they'll fly apart. Okay? Number two, we have workstation SS4. Okay, so we have a table that says SS4. And you can see the table, they're all marked, different radius. All you do is take this nut out, put it through here, and put the table on. Now you have a table. The table tilts up and down. Now we have the corner workstation. This is where we do the 6-inch wheel, and we have options of putting an 8-inch wheel and also a 10-inch wheel. This is our SS1-6. It comes with the mount. You got a corner wheel workstation. As you can see here, here's an 8-inch wheel, and then we also have a 10-inch wheel. Now when you go with the bigger wheels, you have to take your platens off because it stretches it out further. So that's the disadvantage, but a lot of people have sold 10-inch wheels, and that's what they prefer, and then they just run it without the platens. Okay, now we're going to move to the SS 1A and 1B workstations. This is our longest travel of the flat platen. So we have a table for both. Everything's numbered. Everything is very simplified. So you take your tables, you mount them on. Oops, I got it backwards. Okay. And now you have two tables. And they're fully adjustable. So you can take one off, you can have both on. Okay. Now we're going to go to our corner workstation. This is another table. And we have, this one is called the CS2. As you can see, we have it all radius out. Perfect, in and out. Takes 2 seconds. You take this out, put the nut through here with an Allen wrench. You're on. Okay. Now we're going to go up to our SS2. We have another table. See there? There's your workpiece. Now, then we're going to go to our last workstation. Okay. And the last workstation is the CS3. And you can see the workstation there. Now, I'm going to demonstrate a new piece we added in the vertical position. Basically, you lock the machine down in vertical, however you want it, and you grab an arm, a table. Okay? Remember, the sheet will, what we do is we take this station off and the wheel off, and this arm goes in like this. So now we have a vertical mount. What we recently designed is our hollow grind, where we can put the 6-inch, 8, or 10. So what we've done is we'll include the worksheet. You take this wheel off, and there's a notch where the Allens go in. And basically, now we have a work rest table for all your hollow grinding in the vertical position. All this information I'm giving you today, we have a reference sheet and a full manual stating each workstation and how everything works, very simply. Hey, thanks for checking our Maximizer video out. Look us up on the web at abrasivesrus.com and email us or call us for any questions. Make it a great day.